Hey, what's up everybody? It's been years, literally years, maybe two, I don't know. But for once, I'm actually getting ready. I'm going to be using the Mcgrath kit. I'll be using the Mcgrath Ultraviolet Blue Pigment, which looks like this. This is my inspiration today. I'm going to do like a very deep blue smoky eye, and to complement it I'll be using the Sephora Pro editorial palette, which looks like this. So this is a good way to incorporate, you know, newness that's going on right now. We're gonna get started. I may or may not refrain from doing my skin today because I burned my lip a little bit. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. So first thing you want to do is prime your eyes. In order to do that, I'm using the Hard Candy Glamouflage. I'm using this concealer as a base because I like the color of it. It's really good at neutralizing my lid, and it has good coverage to it. So you can always use an actual eye primer, you know, if you choose. But for me, I mean, I feel like eye primers don't always have coverage. Like when you do this, you can really see like what your brow can look like, or the capability of your brow, whether you're going for something super intense or if you want to keep it really natural. This is kind of the place where you can mentally sketch out how you want your brow to look. Okay, typically you want to set this. However, I'm not going to set it at this moment because I'm going to use this Jouer Cream Shadow Crayon. And this is the color Avant Garde. It's like a blue pencil. The reason I'm doing this first is because you don't really want to do cream on top of powder. Now I'm going to switch to a cream shadow brush. This one is by Sephora, number 28. And I'm just going to like blend this. And the way I'm blending this product is by pushing it. I'm just pushing it to the side, I'm pushing it down, pushing it a little into the crease, like so. So where was I? So now that I have that down, I'm going to dip into my Kylie bronze palette, and believe it or not, I really love this. I'm going to take this shade here and set from the crease up, and then from there I'm going to grab this color, which is probably the coolest tone in the palette, and then work that in my crease. So the blending brush, I'm going to pick up a Sephora 71, and like I said, I'm going to pull this color right here and like really, and I'm going to just blend this into the crease. So typically you have a transition color. This would be that transition color. I'm very like weary about blues and browns. I don't really like the combination, so this is going to be the only brown I use. But we do, you know, want things to blend and pop and... Okay, now dipping into this guy right here. I'm gonna use the color LNP, which is like this very light blue. And I'm literally pressing the brush in, coat, tap, and then lightly going to run it. Now too much of this color can make turn the look more green, and that's not what we're going for. But I am going to run this a little to build up. Guys, is that you're layering a lot of color. You're also going back and forth a lot. And that's it. This is my first time using this palette, so I can already tell you it's blending okay. Some lines in here that I'm not too fond of, but that could just be me. No worries. Okay, so now going back in with Helen P. So now I'm gonna grab the color Chris. This is the color Chris right here. It's like a true blue. I'm gonna take this number 7 brush. This I got from the pharmacy. Drugstore, girl, drugstore. Okay. Coat and tap. I do one more tap. See that? That already looks more blue. That looks more green. Picking up more. So the idea is just to get it in there. I'm going to blend it a little bit more. I'm going to blend it with a different brush. I can tell you I don't have any fallout. I don't have any fallout, but you know, if I had done my skin and then there would have been fallout, that would have been a problem. Now I'm going back to that Sephora 71, and I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a little bit of this cool brown just to tie those edges. Mcgrath ultraviolet blue pigment, and it looks like this. So the way I'm gonna use this is with my ring finger actually, and I'm just gonna swirl. Boom. Alright, tap off my finger just in case. And I'm just gonna literally press it all on my lid. Oh, look at that instant drama. Instant drama. And I didn't add any black to the look yet, as of yet. I could, but I don't know that I want to, you know. Oh, wait till these brows are done. Some lashes. Okay, and then to bump it up a little bit more, I'm gonna use the Mcgrath Astral White pigment, which has like that blue reflect to it. Using my index finger, pick that up and then press that right on the sensor. Oh, yes. Yes. Now I need a little bit of black up ahead. I need a little, like a touch. Oh my god, girl. Oh my god, girl, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Girl, wait till we add the fine details. It's over. It's over. Okay, I'm gonna use MAC Feline Kohl eyeliner. Now the reason I'm doing this is, well, I'm going to tightline with it, and that is because I'm going to be wearing falsies, but I don't feel like doing a liquid line. I feel like that's going to take away from what I'm going for, so I'm just going to run this literally on the top of my lid. Now this may not be achievable for everybody, but for me I can just literally run it on my eye. If you have sensitive eyes, this may not be ideal for you, but for me it's like kind of gets the job done. And just run it in there and then run it on the bottom as well. I am going to do my lashes and brows off camera. I used my favorite Stila huge mascara with my MAC, lash curler. On my skin, I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Essential Oil Stick. I'm using this, I don't know why, I'm very dry, so we'll start there. I'm super dry, and I just feel like, I've been feeling like oils really hydrate the skin a little bit better than creams do, and I do use a different primer on top. I'm actually gonna try another primer with that, so see how this goes. Right? Oh, I'm wearing Tarte Goddess lashes, and my brows was the ColourPop pencil. The primer I'll be mixing with is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. Heard phenomenal things about this primer, so I'm gonna press this into the skin. Now, like I said earlier, I'm avoiding this area, so I'm not gonna be applying anything, like anything there. Because I'm having some issues right now with my skin, maybe I won't do foundation. I might just do concealer on the back, because my skin isn't like in its worst place right now. Like it's been better, but it's okay. So I think I'm just gonna use some concealer and work it out. Work it out. I'm going to use a stippling brush just to press all this product in. This one's by Zoeva, number 122. And as you can see, like I said, I'm avoiding that area. I'm going to press backward, and this is only and strictly to even out my skin tone. And then warm light as well, which makes this look super yellow. But the yellower the better. To be totally honest, I love yellow. If it's not yellow, it's not for me. That's how I feel. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in place of where your Shape Tape would go. So I'm going to use this Real Techniques sponge. I'm going to use it not wet. I know you want to use these things damp, but hi, my name is Nicole, and I am the laziest person on earth. A little bit of redness here. But like I said, I'm gonna try to refrain from touching that. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll use some powder there or something. But like as I like pounce over it, it burns. And I know this isn't like the most cleanest sponge, so I don't want to make that worse than it already is. I will dibble dabble there a little bit. Dibbling, dabbling. Oh, it's burning. It's burning. Okay, let's just chill out with that for a little bit. So now that I got that on, I think I'm gonna do some contour and highlight Maybe I'll finish my eyes. I don't know. I'm gonna do contour. I'm gonna contour a little bit, just like a touch. Lately I've just been bronzing, which is cool. You know, I don't, whatever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bronze. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bronze. To set my makeup, I'm doing the Bobbi Brown Skin Weightless powder. I absolutely love this. I love it because it's natural. It's lightweight. I'm having some difficulties with my skin currently, so we're not gonna go heavy on the complexion today. Today we're not gonna do that, but I usually do. So because I just set, I'm gonna use the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna contour. I said I was gonna contour, but I'm gonna contour with this. So, and when I'm using this, because it is very warm, I like to keep it on the temples or like the outer part. I don't bring this in too much because of how warm it is. Okay, and then I come back with this brush. It's like no powder on it. This is a Real Techniques brush. And boom, 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 boom. I am going to go back, and we're doing the lower lash line at this point. Kind of all over the place, huh? And I'm just gonna smoke this out underneath my lash line. It would be really nice. I know everyone said if this palette had a mirror in it, because I would be in it right now, but whatever, it's fine, no big deal. Just work without it. I'm trying really hard not to make a makeup face, so this is why I'm talking while I'm doing this. Keep in mind I'm not looking at anything, I'm just kind of feeling. Okay. Basically everything we put up there, we're gonna put down here. So I'm gonna put that Helen P color, that really light baby blue, and then I'm gonna jump into Chris right over here. What I've been doing lately I've been doing a lot of the inner corner highlight. Oh, so I'm just cutting my eye. So I'm feeling like doing that with blue, but I feel like that would be too much blue. No, we're just gonna highlight, do a lip, and then yes, I am going to highlight my inner corner with a nice gold, my favorite gold at this time, which is Fiji by Kylie Jenner. I do like her stuff, I'm not gonna front. So, okay. Her loose powders are quite loose, so I dip my brush and then I tap it. And once I'm done tapping, I kind of just tap it where I want it. No, it just looks really nice. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lash line. Okay. And once you do that, we're going to pop on a lip. So, actually, I don't know. So I got this NYX color called Peekaboo Neutral and 860. Well, there you go. NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. And now we need some highlight to happen. So go from this one. Been liking this a lot. I do think it's a little dark on me, so I like to layer it with something lighter underneath. But today we're just gonna do it. There you have it. Alright guys, this is what we have come up with. Thanks so much for tuning in and bearing with me. Yeah, and I totally left this part of my face out, but in person you can't really tell. There's a little bit of redness there, but other than that, I think the Pat Mcgrath collection is so dope. Like, all of her collections are sickening, so I'm so happy that I was able to get this and review it and use it. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.